The Better Business Bureau is warning people to be on the lookout for more convincing phishing scams generated by AI technology.
The Federal Trade Commission says consumers are bombarded by millions of deepfake calls each month, and data shows that a significant proportion of illegal robocalls originate from overseas. ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky spoke with members from the Better Business Bureau, AARP, and the FBI to find out what these scams look like and how to prevent them from happening to you.
Morgan Lucas, AI technology is making it harder than ever to figure out whether messages are real or not. Because of this, scammers have a variety of new ways to try and steal your money. It's been used to generate images, make music, and cheat on tests. As AI technology continues to grow, so has the number of people looking to exploit it for personal gain. Scams include phone calls with an AI-generated voice that sounds like a family member in desperate need of money, as well as fake text messages or emails written by AI.
Yeah, a lot of folks like to think that, email scams are kind of a thing of the past or perhaps not as relevant as they used to be, but they're still relevant and frankly becoming even more so with the advent of AI.
To avoid falling victim to scams, the Better Business Bureau advises people to pay attention to details and scrutinize the wording. Even if everything is spelled correctly, something in the message may not sound like how a normal human would communicate. If you fall victim to one of these scams, the FBI advises people to go to ic3.gov.
File a complaint, because then we can basically use ic3.gov almost as like a clearinghouse for that information. So we're seeing this type of scams going on in Missouri. Oh my goodness, we are now at a threshold of X amount of dollars lost, and we can bring the full weight of the federal government behind that investigation.
People 60 and older are particularly vulnerable to these scams. A member of the AARP told me that oftentimes scammers will call and request that the money be sent via gift cards, and they instruct the victims to be as vague as possible when buying them. So a lot of these stores that sell these cards, like Walmart, have been contacted, and their employees have been trained to ask a lot of questions when they're buying these gift cards with a significant amount of money on them. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Mitchell, thank you. If you think you're receiving an AI-generated phone call from a loved one or anyone that you would have, their number, the BBB advises you to hang up and call them.